Hey everybody, welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. Um, what I want to talk about today is the biggest problem that vexes most people who lift weights, especially the male of the species, and that is, how do I get big arms? How do I grow arms? How do I get my arms bigger? And this is a question that has plagued practically every bodybuilder since the dawn of the sport. The arms are what attracts the attention of the average person, and it's a visceral reaction, especially amongst young men when they see a big muscular arm. It denotes strength and other values that males especially relate to. So here's the problem, okay? And this is based on personal experience and the experience of virtually everybody. First of all, before I get to that, you can't understate the importance of genetics. If the genetic, the hereditary material is not there, if you unfortunately did not pick the right parents, you're only going to go as far as your genetic potential is going to allow. So it really doesn't matter how much you do and what you do. If your genetics are just not there, it's not going to happen. Now, that said, again, you cannot understate the importance of effort, the intensity of effort. The effort has to be there, and the intensity has to be there. You can't just go through the motions. You've got to literally force the muscle to grow. Everybody is a hard gainer. And then once you get past the beginner stage, you get to the intermediate stage, everybody, I don't care if it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, I don't care who it is, it's extremely hard to add additional muscle mass. So again, you have to train extremely hard. Now, if you want an idea of how hard you have to train, watch the movie Pumping Iron, which follows Arnold Schwarzenegger's journey to his confrontation with Lou Ferrigno in 1975. So it's a pretty cool film, and it'll give you some perspective as to how hard you're going to have to work at this. Even if you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay, you're going to have to sweat buckets. Okay, so the biggest problem, as I see it, is the overemphasis on bench pressing and lat machine pull downs. When you work your chest and you work your back, you're working your arms. You're working your arms with virtually every exercise that you do because you need your arms. So whenever you work your back, you're pulling with your biceps, and when you work your chest with bench presses, you're working your triceps and your shoulders, right? Okay, the problem is the overemphasis on the bench press and the lat machine pull down. So what happens is, because the arms are overworked with the chest and the back, the energy and the intensity of effort is not there to keep the arms growing in proportion. So then again, if you're working your chest and your back and you're excessively bench pressing and doing all of that and overworking your arms, the arms are going to have a very, very difficult time growing past the low intermediate stage. Okay, so here's what you can do. It's going to sound counterintuitive, but it all falls under the umbrella of nothing works and everything works. You have to find what works for you, and you have to apply an enormous amount of intensity. And that only comes from your mind. You have to make that mind-muscle connection, and you've got to really get in there and break those muscle fibers down. So, the first thing you can do is, well, okay, so you want big arms and you want to improve your arms. Just work your arms. Again, as I said, it sounds counterintuitive, but stop working everything else and just work your arms. Okay, well, how do I do that? Okay, so, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you're going to work your arms and your shoulders because your deltoids tie in with the rest of your arms, part of the arm structure. So you want to work shoulders and biceps and triceps on 3 days, three days a week. You're going to dedicate that whole workout to just your arms. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, the gateway to big arms, believe it or not, is chin-ups. It's the most basic arm building exercise in existence, the chin-up. Now, I know there's some of you out there can barely do one, maybe two chin-ups. If you can work your way up to 5 or 6 chin-ups, what I tell you is do 3 sets of 5 or 6 chin-ups, but you're going to do these chin-ups in a certain way. You're not going to just do chin-ups to see how many chin-ups you can do. You're going to chin slowly till you get your chin to the top of the bar, and then you're going to turn your elbows in. You can do that movement now just without any chinning bar, and you see how tight and contracted the biceps become when you do that. So at the top of the chinning bar, you're going to turn your elbows in. Okay, you're barely going to get. I can get about 7 or 8 like that. So even if you can do 4 or 5, that's great, because it's just basically contracting the muscle. But what you're doing is you're strengthening your hands and your wrists, your forearms, all the ligaments, tendons, joints in the arm structure will become stronger. Now, the stronger your ligaments and tendons become, the stronger you'll become, and you'll be able to handle heavier weights. There's no point in doing a 70-pound barbell curl if you can't even curl your own body weight up. So that's one thing that might be holding you back, your inability to do chin-ups. Because as I said, the chin-up is the gateway to bigger arms. Because now you're stronger. You've already contracted the muscle really hard. For 15 reps, right? Let's say three sets of 5 reps, and the muscle is already tight and congested. Now you go to your barbell curl, and you're going to work your barbell curls. Now, I'm not going to give you sets and reps for the barbell curl, because if you do these right, within 2 sets, your biceps are going to be wiped out. Here's what guys do. Guys do it all the time. If you say 8 to 10 repetitions, yeah, okay, I got 8, 10, and you put the weight down. You're leaving like 5, 6 reps in the tank. Those are the reps that actually you're going to get at the fibers and break them down. So what you want to do is you want to pick a weight that you can barely get 6 reps with, and you're going to force out at least 1 or 2 more after that. The whole idea is to force as much. You got to get your head into it. You've got to generate it doesn't matter how good your genetics are. If you cannot generate intensity, if you can't generate the effort, nothing's going to happen. Okay, you'll get to a certain point and then that's it. You're done. You want to get past that stage where nothing is happening. Okay, and you're just spinning your wheels and you're just maintaining what you already have. To get to the next level, you got to work extra hard, literally. So it's not a question of how many sets you do. Do one set of barbell curls. Again, you're going to get barely five, 6 reps with that weight, and then no matter what, your life is on the line, there's a gun pointing at your head. You've got to get 2 more, no matter what, okay? Now, after you put the weight down, you see how you feel, okay, that's it. Maybe I can do 1 more set, maybe. Okay, so you rest for about 2 minutes, minute and a half, and then you do it again and see how far you get. The idea is to squeeze every rep. Don't leave any reps in the tank. You read about it. I see this on YouTube all the time. Just train to where you're leaving 2 or 3 reps left in the tank. No, you don't want to leave any reps in the tank. It's not a question of how many sets you can do. Again, it's not about how much you can do. It's about how little you need. Okay? Got it? Now, if you get 2 sets, that's it. Pick a third exercise. I would suggest the incline dumbbell curl. Okay? And again, you want the same protocol. Do at least 1 set the same way you did the barbell curls, and see if you can generate another set. Okay, so you're going to do that 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again, now for the triceps and for the shoulders, you're going to do some kind of pressing movement, okay, to build the shoulders up, and the lateral raises. Again, the number of sets you do is up to you, because you don't want to hold anything. So even if you just get 1 set in, if you do that set real hard, you might not need another set. You might want to do another set, that's fine. But endless sets is just junk sets. It's junk volume. Not going to do anything for you. All you're doing is just circulating what you just already broke down. Okay? So, again, it's a matter of how you feel after each set. Right? So, again, you're going to do chin-ups, barbell curl, and incline dumbbell curls. Again, sets, the reps you want to keep 6 to 8, that's 6 reps, and then 2 extra reps, no matter how hard they are, you got to get them. Okay, so that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For triceps, you're going to do the parallel bar dips. Now again, those you might only be able to do 1 or 2. Again, work your way up to about 6 to 8 of those. You're going to go all the way, you're going to come up, you're going to flex the triceps at the top. That's also going to work your pecs. Okay, now the chin-up is also going to work your back. So if you're worried about your back muscles, the chin-ups will take care of your lats and the rest of your back musculature. It'll at least maintain it. Okay, so same thing with the chest and the dips. It's going to work your pectoral muscles, and also your shoulders and your triceps. Again, you want to get 3 sets of about 6 to 8 reps of those dips. That's a basic exercise. And then you want to do those lat machine push downs. Again, you want to get about the same 6, 8 reps. The last 2 reps have to be really, really hard. If you're getting 8, 10 repetitions, add weight. Okay, it's all about progression. Progression, intensity, and consistency. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you're going to work your arms, and that's it. This whole workout should take you about 40 minutes, all right, if that long. But you've devoted all that intensity and all that effort to that one body part. You've prioritized it. Now, Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to work your legs. Do 3-4 sets of squats and 3-4 sets of deadlifts. Again, stay within the 10 repetition range for both of those exercises. Again, you want to use progressively heavier weights as you get stronger. Okay, so that's it. Now, the other thing you can do, again, this is counterintuitive, you can work your arms every day if you want to. Again, you're only going to do this for about 6 to 8 weeks. So you work your arms every day. You're going to, if you do, again, same protocol as the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday workout. You're just going to do it every day. Okay, if you can stand it. If you do the workout on Monday and on Tuesday, you feel, well, you know what? I think I can do this again. Why not? Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Monday to Friday, you're going to do that same arm protocol, and nothing else, except the exercises that you do are going to work your chest and your back. You also want to devote at least 1 day a week to the legs, so come in on Saturday and work your squats and your deadlifts. Okay, so that's basically it. Work the arms every day, Monday through Friday, Saturday legs, take Sunday off, or you can go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just work arms and nothing else. Tuesday and Thursday you work your legs. And that's it. Now, if you're doing the typical split, Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, just add extra arm work and back off the chest, back and legs. So that's it, guys. Good luck. Again, work hard, get your sleep, get your food, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay strong. Adios.